Welcome back to the Equity Podcast, guys. Barrett Bryan here, co-owner of Equity Fitness. A little bit of a clickbaity title today. Rest your way to better skills. And I promise this is going to help. No matter if we're going for, health and longevity and that side, or if it's the competitive side of things, no matter what our goal is, generally speaking, one of the things that brings happiness with people is mastery. Seeing improvement in yourself. And we do a lot of skills in the gym. Getting better at those skills is a good feeling, and they're fun, no matter what your goal is. Different skills for different people. In order to learn, in order to build more consistency and better skills, you have to do that at a low heart rate. If you are in a workout trying to build skills, it's going to be very, very challenging. You have to build it with a low heart rate. And that's why we talk about 3 types of areas that we do in the gym. We have competing. That's when we're just trying to go as fast as we can. We're trying to see what we're capable of doing. That's why we have benchmark workouts. That's why we run 5Ks and do all of those things. That's why we do local competitions. But the other times, it's practice and training. Training is doing a workout, but having a very specific goal in mind. Hey, I'm going to hold 3s on these toes to bar, or I'm going to make sure that my form does not deviate to a bad back position on these deadlifts. I'm going to make sure I'm moving well the entire time. The goal isn't the best time or score. The goal is to put in a really good effort while doing something else. Putting in a really good effort while keeping a good back position the entire time. Putting in a good effort while holding a specific rep scheme. And then we have practice. Practice is when we're just working on a skill, like I said, at a low heart rate. That's doing the warm-ups. Like, those warm-ups are going to help you build skills. The general warm-up and the specific warm-up when we're loading up for that deadlift. When we're practicing our kips on the ring. Like, those aren't throwaway movements. Like, that's how we get better. That's how we learn how to kip. That's how we do those things. Class warm-ups, we practice every single day. We don't necessarily train every day, but most days we should be training. We should not be competing every day. You can compete yourself out of competition. Football players don't play a game every day, right? They train and they practice. We always want to get there faster. We always want to get that skill. We always want to be able to do more. And EMOMs are a great way to do that. What we mean by EMOM is every minute on the minute, and it doesn't have to be every minute on the minute. But what we want generally is a work to rest ratio. What we want to do is to be able to perform reps with a low heart rate, and to do a set of controlled, good technique, and then take a rest period so we can completely recover recover a lot. And then we repeat that over and over again. So, for example, I'm trying to work on kipping pull-ups. If I'm trying to work on kipping pull-ups, I can do every minute, I'm going to do 3 pull-ups, but I'm going to focus on this one very particular thing that I've been struggling with. What I need to make sure I do is I push away from the bar once I get my chin over it, so I can actually link my reps. I have a problem, linking the reps is really hard, and pushing away from the bar can help with that. And this is something that you can do on your own, right? Get a pull-up bar outside between 2 trees. That's how Chris and I started. In your garage, in your basement, whatever you got to do, when you have some extra time, work on some EMOMs, work on some work rest ratio, low heart rate, focus on the skill, video yourself do that. It's kind of like the first, and well, classes would be the first, right? And just doing your classes, and eventually we're going to get there. It's going to take time, but it's going to get there. If we want to accelerate that, the next one would be to spend some time on your own working on that skill, whatever it is, whatever that skill is. Then after that, if you still just having problems and you're just plateauing after that, it's probably time to get some help. And there's a few ways that you can do that. One, we can work on an accessory program. Maybe it's not just the skill, maybe there's some strength that we need to, or maybe there's some other skills that we might want to work on. Like for toes to bar, sometimes we like to do toes to rings to help our timing. And having a coach give you an accessory program to slowly progress to those toes to bar can be super beneficial. Progress you through strength and through skills to slowly build that up over time. And then the fastest way is PT, personal training, and being able to have a program to progress you through that stuff, and on top of that to have eyes on you while doing it is just going to accelerate it, because that coach can actually give you feedback immediately instead of once a week, and that's how we can really fast track that. So in order to become better at your skills, we need to insert some rest. We need to insert some practice into that movement. If the only time you do toes bar is in a workout and you're never practicing them, you're likely not going to get better at them. You're just going to do them however you do them, just so you can get done as fast as you can. We need to get some time with a low heart rate and practice those reps. What movements are you struggling with? And what have you tried and it didn't work? Everybody's tried something and it just falls off. So what are you struggling with and what have you tried? Shoot me a message. I'd love to hear from it. Maybe I have some ideas that can help you get there. Cheers, guys.